Good evening, everybody. I've had the pleasure over the last about year or so to work with Gordon Blankenship in leadership and development and messaging presentations, and it has been one of the greatest pleasures of my life to be able to work with somebody like Gordon with his knowledge and experience that he has had. And we've come together and worked as a great team to bring the message of the Denver Democrats and the entire Democratic Party to Denver. And Gordon has been working on leadership and working with the captains and has been a great Democrat and great and instrumental in working with them. And I think Frank's going to say a few more words. I thought Frank was going to give the award, not me, so. Here's Frank.
Good evening, This award is an award for the people in the trenches. As you probably know, I have been studying I-70 through Swansea and Globeville and Elyria in the past couple of months. And as a result, I've had to interact with a number of engineers. And I didn't realize that Gordon was an engineer, but he's certainly in the same vein as an engineer. As Angie has said, Gordon has been around for a long while and is really deserving of this award because he has been around for a long while and he's done an awful lot to help us become better at what we do as committee people, as captains, and as members of the executive committee. And for that I do applaud him. His training has been superb over these many years, and I hope he continues to do that. But as an engineer, I learned that he was an engineer down at the University of New Mexico State, New Mexico Tech down in Socorro, and worked in Baca del I can't think of the name of it. Baca del Apache Wildlife Preserve, and so we had a nice conversation about him. As typically as an engineer, he said he was a big man in counting birds, and so I asked him, I've seen these bird flights over Denver, the geese flying over, and certainly one wing is always longer than the other wing, and I always was concerned about why one was longer than the other. And so I figured an engineer who could count and who counted birds would be able to answer the question. And he said, certainly, the reason why one wing is longer than the other is because there are more birds in one wing than there are in the other. And so I'm pleased that he continues to do that. And so Gordon, come on in.
I'm really moved and honored by this recognition. I didn't do all this for this getting up here tonight, but I do appreciate it. I see a lot of people in this room that I know and that I've known for a long time. I appreciate their presence here tonight. Frank told me that he might reveal some things about me tonight, and I said, Frank, I'm not worried as long as I get to speak after you do. First, I want to say to Cindy, thanks for not making me wait till I was 93 years old like that last time. You know, when she said she wanted to give me the Sullivan Lifetime Award, I thought, what's the Sullivan Lifetime Award? This guy, Frank Sullivan, who's a rules chairman, and I remember the Sullivan Lifetime. That's how long it takes Frank to explain the rules. But seriously, you know, the last few years of my involvement, I've been concentrating on leadership just because I saw new leaders come in at every level, the county level, House district, sub-district, precinct level, and they didn't know what to do. They wanted to work, they were passionate, concerned, they believed in the principles of the party, they wanted to make a difference, so they had to kind of find their own way. And I said, that's not right. We ought to be able to give them the tools and the training and the pathway and the opportunity to be effective sooner. So that was what I really worked on. And I want to say I'm very pleased to see a lot more young people coming into leadership positions at all levels of the Democratic Party of Denver in the last 2 years, and I'm very pleased by that, and I know that as the years go by, it's going to be in good hands, and they're going to do an effective job much quicker and much more completely than we might have done in the past. So I'm very, very pleased about that. Not the hundreds of volunteers, the executive committee and the precinct people that are out there today. I think all people who aspire to leadership at any level need to have role models. And the people who have crossed the stage tonight, I know all of them, have worked with all of them. I'm honored to know them and to be associated with them. And they're all great role models. Joy Harrison has just been phenomenal. Dan Pavone, doing great things in the legislature after doing great things in House District 4. Doug Linkhart, 10 years in the legislature, 8 years in the city council, now working in the the mayor's administration. You know, anybody who says all government is bad, they don't know Doug Linkhart. One more role model I think of, I've watched Congressman John Lewis afar for more than 40 years, and I know that he's had tremendous struggles, that he worked hand in glove and arm in arm with Martin Luther King. When Martin Luther King went down, John stayed up. John moved on. There were voices in Georgia that said, "Sit down, John. Shut up, John. Go away, John." John didn't do that. John stayed. John worked. John has fought for his people, for all of the Democrats, everywhere, every day, for 40 years or more. I think that's a role model anybody should be proud of. Thank you. But for all the leaders that are in this room, and many more precinct committee people in Denver who are not here tonight, we all have a real leadership challenge in front of us. It's only a month away. We have to deliver the vote in Denver with 100,000 majority for Barack Obama to offset the votes in the outskirts. That's a challenge of leadership that I hope all of you will take up and successfully complete. I'm very honored to accept this award. Thank you very much.